What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wednesday build. So excited to have you guys here. I know people have been excited for us to do a stream inside of this case, a build inside of this case. So I mean, it was kind of like a nice little. It's been in the planning phases, and I was just like, hey, it's gonna show up, and you guys will just get a nice surprise. Now, it's funny enough, my team was like, hey, you should dress up as Sheldon. I was like, dude, doing a live build for like 2 hours 3 hours is that guy would be actually relatively brutal. So I was like, yeah, let's not do that. But I'm stoked about it. This is a case from Silverstone. This is the Silverstone FLP02. They have an FLP01, which is like more of like the standard desk one, Brian, that you can put like a monitor on it. This is the FLP02. All of the bays and stuff like that are fake, right? They look like it, but there's not actually 5 1/4 inch bays on this. It's got like the power button is like actually an old school power button. It's got a lock, it's got the reset. The turbo button actually does work because this is a built-in fan hub, and that'll run your fans to max, so for max cooling. And then inside, you know what I mean? Let's have some fun with this. Inside of this, it's got like all of the modern accoutrements that you would need for a build. So 360mm radiator up top, you've got a full sag bracket. It's all in that beautiful PC beige color, right? So we're gonna be doing a white and beige-ish kind of build in it. Again, you actually do have the spot to put larger bays in if you wanted to. So if you wanted to have some fun with this and all that sort of stuff, it is there. The only thing that's potentially questionable, I mean, we could put like a physical hard drive in this, but it's got 2 fans in the front and a single fan. So we did 265K for that just to make sure that we weren't gonna do anything that was gonna be potentially brutal in terms of cooling capacity. But anyway, very excited about this. Should be a really, really fun build, and excited to get to do this with you. I know you guys are excited. In fact, we have a number of kind of themed builds that are kind of coming out right now. So we have Miku, which apparently got confirmed. He told me that it did get confirmed, so we got Miku coming. That's going to be one of our showcase PCs for a long time. We have the Doom build that's actually coming up hopefully next week. We have some new cases and stuff from other people as well, but we should be good. So the 2 fan, I think they're all 140s. So 2 140s at the front, might be 120s. Our Axis, you can look, yeah. But anyway, it's going to be good, and so it's going to be a good series of weeks. And then we have some really, really cool stuff. In fact, I did confirm our first live build with AMD, so we're going to be doing partner builds with AMD. I know you guys have Intel Live, and you've really enjoyed that. We're also going to be doing a similar thing with AMD. It's not a show like that one. It's just really kind of builds. But excited because we're going to be doing a nice budget build for our first one. That's the last week of February. And then the first one that we're gonna do in March, we're actually gonna build a Steam machine. So we're gonna build a machine. We're gonna show you guys how to do an install of SteamOS, all of that sort of stuff. So if you guys wanna follow along, we're gonna try and make it. I've got some ideas, so if you guys wanna put some stuff on Discord in terms of what kind of hardware we're gonna put in there, just trying to figure that out. I was watching Linus's one where they did it inside of like a typical, like I think they were doing it inside of a Fractal. Inside of the old Steam machine. And I was like, dude, why don't I partner with Fractal and let's see if we build like a much more reasonable one if people want to do that. I know the real Steam machine is coming out very soon, but I was like, oh, I should just do this and show people how to do it. So it should be cool. No, DJ Techno, to be honest, all we're gonna do is slow it down. There should be, guys, I'm telling you, I think temp-wise, we're gonna be completely okay. And then, let's see, we also have another live stream, and Brian's gonna hear about this for the first time. It'll be happening in the next couple months, but we're actually gonna live stream building a sim rig. So we have the guys coming around from Nitro Plus. They're gonna come out and they're gonna actually, we're gonna build a sim rig on a live stream and do that whole thing. So that should be a lot of fun. It's a nice, we actually got to see it at CES. The whole thing, the whole sim rig with the haptics and everything was like $1,100. So very, very inexpensive, but it should be pretty cool. So that should be really fun. So we have some really cool live streams coming up, which should be a lot of fun. And I'm also really excited because starting here we're also going to be, not only are we going to be showing builds, but we're also going to show you monitors that are good to pair with builds. So you guys will start getting to see some monitor options here. So we have some of the Tough 5 series, we'll have some OLEDs from different companies, all those sort of things. So if you look at a build that might be, you know, $1,200, then we'll give you a matching monitor that would go well with it, and you guys get to kind of check that out at the same time. When you say no video, what do you mean there, Harley? I don't know what that means. So anyway, we're trying to just create some cool options and things like that. Robes, DJ Techno asked, Robes, when was the last time you ever built in a case that actually put at least one optical Blu-ray DVD drive? I've actually never installed an optical Blu-ray DVD drive in a build that I've done on a live stream. I've actually don't think I've ever done a build with an optical drive. So they're really not that useful.
They don't make much sense to be internal.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Get them external at this point.
Yeah, I would just rather do that. Yeah, so I mean, I think so. Never, and not that I didn't want to. I just have never needed to. So it should be fun. So anyway, yeah. Braxel, that doesn't surprise me. I've seen your setup, right? But I don't actually ever use a Blu-ray drive. And so the thing is somebody's saying backing up locally, honestly, optical it's still pretty damaged. There's a lot of opportunity for damage. I'd rather do local backups on things like physical drives or something like that, you know what I mean? And just store those appropriately. But it's completely up to you. Yeah. Some people use it for media servers. I just don't.
He does still have a bunch of CDs hanging from his rearview mirror.
I do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. For sure. You know what I mean? So I have a, yeah, I like to look at them and shine the light in them. Like that's about the most use I get out of those drives right there. But I mean, why would I don't need to rip movies. I mean, I have a NAS with how many terabytes of storage? Like 183, that's like some massive amount of storage. So I'll just rip them on that. And I have NASs coming up the yazoo. Guys, understand, this is a first world problem, okay? First world problem, okay? And then all in all, with transfer speeds, with USB 4 and Thunderbolt, I just don't need an optical drive, which is kind of the where it is, so. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, well, we should go through all the typical stuff. We haven't done that yet. Okay, so first and foremost, before I go to capture, let me flip off of this. First and foremost, I do want to make sure that you are currently linking your Stream Elements account to your Twitch account, because we are T-minus 9 days. T-minus 9 days until we're giving away this PC, this frag box right here from Falcon Northwest. And now's the time to start getting those entries in. This is a Core Ultra 265/RTX 5080 system. Absolutely stunning system, completely customized from the folks over at Falcon Northwest. We're going to be giving this away to one lucky winner. After this, we're going to be going to the Falcon Northwest Tiki, which will be really, really fun. So should be a really, really cool giveaway. Hopefully somebody lucky enough to walk away with this one. They should, and I'm excited for whoever that is. So what you got to do, link your Stream Elements account to your Twitch account, and then you're entered to win. All you got to do is watch. Watching gets you extra entries. There's only 700 people right now. I expect that number to actually start growing pretty big here, pretty quick. But only 700 people here, in your chance to essentially, 1 in 700 chance to walk in. Well, 1 in 18,922 chance, depending on how many tickets you've essentially bought. But all in all, point being is that great chance to walk away with a really, really great system. Plus, Corsair is also partnered with us, giving away a Vanguard keyboard and Saber mouse. So this is a great chance to potentially walk away with this. Subbing, gifting, all of those things will get you extra entries. And you know what? You could be one entry, one ticket could be the one that ends up winning. So, okay, and there's how to earn points right there. Also, I do want to remind folks as well, we are going to be there are giveaways tied to different events that we'll unlock over the course of the stream. The first one is if we get a level 5 hype train, we'll give away a gift card. If we get 150 likes over at YouTube, youtube.com/Robeytech Live, we'll give away a gift card. So those are the two things that are actually really easy. They're very easy to basically do. If we start getting to level 6, 7, 8, 9 on hype trains, then we'll start giving away physical hardware, which is a lot of fun as well. So there are lots of ways to unlock giveaways over the course of the show, which will be really, really cool. I do want to let you guys all also know, and this is something that Tom is going to be working on here pretty quick, is we are robeytech.com/deals. So robeytech.com/deals, this is essentially a place that we've put together for you. The whole purpose of this is for you to find deals so you can get into PC DIY or PC gaming in general. We have DDR4, DDR5. Soon laptops will show up there. We have monitors. We have also pre-built systems. But the cool thing is that now we have a new partnership happening with B&H.
Refresh it. It still says.
It's going to be, that's the last time it was major update. It gets major updated twice a week, but then it gets updated all the time oh, he says it's updated. I'll hit refresh. Okay, it's been updated. It just says February, but it says it's updated. But anyway, point is that we have a new new partnership with B&H. So now we're going to be sending out a newsletter that'll be having these deals. We'll figure out with Tom what the timeline is for that. But we're going to be giving away 2 $50 B&H gift cards a month. So to one lucky subscriber. And then also, if you are one of the people and you purchase something from B&H via our deals link, you are also eligible to win B&H gift cards as well. And we'll be giving 2 of those away. So there's a $200 up to $200 a month that's up for grabs from the folks over at B&H. Huge shout out to them. We should start seeing that available for folks who are watching starting early next week. So I'll be working with Tom to get that stuff done and all that sort of jazz. So make sure you bookmark the page, robeytech.com/deals for your opportunity to win. Okay, he says it's done. It still says February on mine, but maybe it'll take a little bit. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all the usual kind of stuff from there. And let's see, we already have almost 200 people here. So we'll probably go through you again a little bit later on in the stream, but let's talk about what we're putting inside of it. Fozzie, what's going on? Emails. Optical drive is fun for buying music CDs and playing them on the drive. Again, you're not really, like, I have it on my phone. I don't, I don't see the use for optical drives. I do see the use for LPs. So for like buying vinyl, that's a very distinct sound. So if you want to buy a music disc, LP.
Analog for digital.
Yeah, analog for digital. Yeah, so that's going into that. But yeah, I think you guys have yet to sell me on why I would need a Blu-ray or a CD. So.
I don't mind skipping.
But nostalgia for CDs isn't even that, right? Like nostalgia for CDs, like it's digital. So it's no different than playing it off of if I want nostalgia, I'd get an iPod, you know what I mean? But yeah, it goes from there. I'm not a 90s kid, dude. I'm an 80s kid, right? Like that's the truth, right? And back then, I don't even want cassettes, okay? Those things, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and go through the parts that we're putting into this build today. Do you have a blurry player hooked up to your living room TV? Do you have a blurry player? What is a blurry player?
Blu-ray player.
Oh, Blu-ray player. No, I have my TV. Our TVs have all like Netflix, everything integrated into it. You don't even need to plug it. The only thing you need it plugged into is internet connection. So yeah, yeah. What is a cassette exactly, Depeche Mode? We don't really need to know. Okay, let's talk about what we're putting inside of the build today that we're doing inside of this beautiful Silverstone FLP02. Starting with this, the CPU, Core Ultra 7 265K. All in all, main reason that I chose this is such a great CPU for everything, so gaming and for productivity as well. Easy as heck to cool, right? So it's very, very easy with the overclock. You still get Core Ultra 200S boost, which is nice. At 1440p and 4K, between this and the 9800X3D, you're looking at about a 4% difference in terms of gaming performance for a lot cheaper price. So this is $293.99 versus almost almost $500 for the 9800X3D. So you can save yourself a lot of money on this plus a Z890 board. But again, and with the now announced version of Arrow Lake Refresh, you do have some upgrade path for this. It's not an entirely dead platform. So anyway, Core Ultra 7 265K if you're interested. Hey, thanks to MSI for sponsoring parts for this as well. They were excited to get to do a build with us. We're going to use the MSI MPG Z890 Edge TI Wi-Fi. We are going to do white parts inside of this. So it's going to be white and black. Sorry, white and beige. Didn't mean to say black. White and beige. So anyway, so there's the Z890 Edge Ti, beautiful motherboard. You know, you have Thunderbolt 4, you got Lightning Gen 5, you got Gen 5, you got Wi-Fi 7, you got 5G LAN. I mean, all the things that you want with Z890 plus 200S boost. And then let's see here. Also continue with the MSI parts just to cool the CPU. Overkill, but I actually really like this AIO ever since I got to use it. The MSI M8, the A13. This is their latest AIO cooler. The thing I really like about this is the unified support for both AMD and Intel using the same bracket. It cools very well. It's mostly put together. Pretty straightforward. It's going to be completely hidden in our beige beast, but all in all, like, it's going to do a great job of keeping the 265K. So we want to give it the most cooling, just given the limited airflow that we have here as well. For RAM, which is the entire price of the entire build right here, but we're using Renegade. This is Renegade 6400 mega transfer DDR5 from Kingston. So this is Kingston Fury Renegade 6400. Let me look at the CL here real quick, Brian. CL32, so CL32 on that should be absolutely fine. We'll use 200S boost, which will drive it up to 8,000, which should be completely okay. And then we have a 2 terabyte MP600 Core XT, so nice amounts of storage for this inside of our sleeper beige build. Continuing on the Corsair trend, we're going to be using their Corsair RM850E. Just like the cables for this, should be easy for cable management and all that sort of stuff as well. So this is what we'll be using for our PSU. And then of course, we have a little bit of gold in this. So I thought this would be kind of a cool GPU, and this is the Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 5080. All in all, total cost for this entire build is not cheap. For sure. This is $12.99 if you can get it, but it's white and beige, so it should be really, really cool. I think the total cost, I think it's $3,000+ thanks to the Ramageddon and SSD gate plus GPU. I haven't come up with a name for GPU one yet. GPU what? What's a great? We got SSD gate, Ramageddon, GPU Tacular. I don't know. You gotta come up with a really bad, like, what's GPU? I can't do it. We already have Ramageddon. The GPU Apocalypse? GPU Calyx? No, that doesn't sound it. Silicon Geddon? No, that's all of them. It needs a GPU thing. GPU Apocalypse? Maybe GPU Apocalypse. Maybe we'll do that one. That one's not so bad, Landsworth. But anyway, thanks to GPU Apocalypse, SSD Gate, and Ramageddon, prices are just a little insane right now. I think if we did this before all that stuff, it'd be about $2,000, a little over $2,000. So it's it's crazy. Okay, so let's go and get our parts put away, and we'll start putting our build together. And then of course, yeah, like I said, we're putting it inside of the Silverston FLP02. So it is a sleeper build. You are right. Somebody'd look at this and be like, dude, what's up with this really old Packard Bell looking thing? And then you're like, oh.
I feel like you need to like buy some dust and like put it on the top.
I'm just gonna go take it outside and rub it in the dirt. Yeah, Fortune. Oh, the music. It's doing its thing already. It's like it wants to remind me I'm broken. There you go. Dude, Fortune, it's like, dude, everything is bad. You know what I mean? It's all of it is not good. There is no winning here for any of us. I will say that like a lot of people have talked about that already. Like I'm really glad I did this, but in the end, I'm just lucky because I had all these parts before the whole thing went, bad. So yeah. The 90s called Varutu. This is definitely pre-90s, bro. This is 80s, yo. I think, well, no, 90s probably had it too.
Yeah, I mean, that's quintessential, like
Gateway,
95.
Gateway, yeah, Windows 95. Yeah, you're right. Fan prices seem okay-ish. Yeah. I will say, and I almost did a video on this, I will say that for the first time in weeks, RAM prices did not go up. But that's not to say that they still won't. It didn't go up this week. There was like a almost no change in the market for RAM prices for the first time in a long time. But I know, Raxus, I wanted to cover that. It's just hard. Like, I don't I have a weird vibe about, hey, I'm gonna talk about something I can't see, you know what I mean? But yeah, I for sure, yeah, don't remind them. I for sure was pretty excited about that. And the way they did the custom water cooling and stuff like that was actually really cool. So Robeytech, they actually have the FLP01 version of this case is like that, which is actually pretty cool. I will not remind them, I promise. Here we go. Getting our CPU out here. You know, it's just like they say, RAM prices may make you sneeze, but a grilled turkey and cheese is all a man needs. I don't think anybody ever said that ever.
If I had a nickel every time I heard that.
Yeah. I have no idea what this was. This is like a, what is this? There's like, oh, this is a sample box. I just realized what this was. So it's a sample box, but it's not like it's a real CPU. I'm like, what is even happening here? Okay. No, they're not. I think right now everything is so tight with a lot of these companies that like sending out samples and stuff like that is pretty crazy right now. So I don't know. And plus, I think it's like one of those things that like CPU, that it's such a specialty build that them sending out, it just kind of sells itself, right? You know what I mean? Like it's just, yeah. I don't know. Philly cheesesteak. Somebody says you need a Philly cheesesteak. Remember fiddling around with 5 1/4? And, oh yeah, for sure. Dude, I was 8 when I was doing that, dude. I don't think I was a teenager, man. I was like 8 years old when I was doing 5 1/4 drives. And then I remember my buddy's dad across the street actually got a CD-ROM drive and he was playing Loom. And I remember taking a 3 1/2 trying to copy all the files off of there when I realized, oh, I can't because the music is all, you know, so that was kind of the whole thing with the music, is just how good the music was from that, so, which is pretty crazy. Okay, pop this off here. Let's get our, what did we decide for RAM clicks today?
94 or higher.
90, wow, she's just going low.
Yeah.
She just doesn't want to fail.
No faith in
she has no faith in herself. She has no faith in America. I had hot one garlic chili ramen for lunch. How is your gut? How is your bathroom? How's your toilet? That sounds, it sounds delicious, but also like it may destroy something, yeah? Dude, where did you get a Philly cheesesteak for 50 bucks, man? I have some things I could sell you for 50 bucks as well. I have these, I'll sell you some pork shell and bao for $50. Blondie says, I'm for the people. It's time to use the, boom, look at that. That's professional. I'm working on my surgeon skills, Brian. Were you impressed?
That's what we need.
Yeah, we need surgeon skills. It's funny enough. Okay, so here's the deal. You're not wrong. From a gaming standpoint, Raxus, you're not wrong. The one thing that's super interesting, though, is now with all of the optimizations that have been done about their 3D V-Cache well, it's funny because I don't think we've tested it. I got to test a 14900K. Still going to rant, though. We'll leave it at that. We'll just rant that. I can't rant too many times because then people would expect the rant. The rant needs to be a special moment, right? You need to be able to, you don't want to know it's coming, right?
You don't be the Rush Limbaugh of PC.
Shadow Shaper once he goes, what model of the 56K modem are you going to put in there? Let's see. I'm trying to think. Who were, I just saw that, I saw the name in my head and then I forgot what it was, like who the people who made modems back in the day was. And I remember, right? Okay, give me some US Robotics. Yeah, that was one, but that wasn't the one I was thinking of. Everybody said US Robotics, of course. Okay. I don't remember what mine was.
Like Bell something or
yeah.
something Bell.
It wasn't, did Broadcom really have one? I like how Slow Smoke says, I have a couple US robotic modems sealed sitting next to me right now. I just forgot to open them. It's been a long time. Yeah, you'll be just fine. Dude, I'm trying to think of who they were. But yeah, now I don't remember. Okay. Let's see what we got. Maybe it was US Robotics. Okay, we got that now. Now it's time to find out if Blondie's right on the clicks. She said that it has to be higher than 1 decibel. I'm like, okay, that's not even a game anymore. It has to be higher than 1 decibel. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about necessarily that. I was talking about productivity. Puget Bench just did a whole bunch of stuff, and actually the 9850X3D outperformed the 9950X3D in certain workloads, like DaVinci Resolve workloads and stuff like that. So honestly, it's like the 9850X3D made the 9950X3D look terrible. I was like, you know, now it just makes me think it's even worse to buy a 9950X3D. Okay, let's pull this. Ooh, look at this. We got a peel right here. This has got like a plastic tab around it, does it? Yep. Oh, I was about to pull that off. That would have been bad. Okay.
That doesn't come off?
I don't think so. No, it's like it's part of the design. It actually has stuff on it. MSI Performance. Oh. Don't you notice that it's got it on there?
Not from this angle.
Okay, I need the tweezers again. Oh no. Right here, I can't get to this. Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, Joshua says Wi-Fi 7. This thing is rocking Wi-Fi 7 as well. Not just a 56K modem, but also Wi-Fi 7. Okay, so I think I've got it all. Okay, let's go to top down. You can see it. Here we go, Brian. She said it has to have 1 decibel or higher. That's what she said. $93.8. 93.8 on that one. Hey, Packet Watchdog, thank you much for the sub. Whoa, Zenu dropping 10 gifted subs, trying to get the gifted sub thing going there. Here we go again. Here's another one. $93.8. Oh no! 93.8, it didn't even hit it. It didn't hit it. Oh, Blondie. Oh no. Landsworth dropping 10 gifted subs. Dude, I can't believe I got it within 0.2 decibels of the whole thing. Oh man. Dude, okay, so we are so close to being able to do a hype train right now. It's rigged. That one for sure was rigged. I was trying very hard not to hit it, and I did a good job. Let's go ahead and do the. Guys, we can hit the hype train. We've already got we're already at level 5, so let's unlock that giveaway right now. Yeah, I know. It's because Blondie put it so low. It's like 94. Come on. I'm playing this game with her. If she's gonna set the bar low, I'm just gonna work hard at it. But anyway, we are. Let's go ahead and hit that hype train. We just need a couple more people. Prime subs, gifted subs, 500 bits. Let's get that giveaway going, and then we'll move on. I did not cheat. I just played strategically. Is the way that it worked in there. Okay, guys, come on. We can do it. We can do it. That was the slowest, most gentle RAM installation I've ever seen him do. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Hype train has just started there. Wow. Wait, who else added to it? It just started on its own. Why you hate me to see me do well? I'm for the people, Blondie says. I love it. Okay, we're at level 4, guys. Let's get to level 5. Let's get to level 5. right now. Let's make it happen, guys. Level 5. Let's get this going. And then remember, if we get to level 6, 1 terabyte NVMe that we give away. Level 7, we give away a 2 terabyte. Level 8, we start giving away DDR5 RAM. So all it takes is gifted subs, bits, all that sort of stuff. There's 242 people here. Let's make it happen. Thank you very much, Sean Doan 03. Thank you very much as well. DMAT dropping 5 gifted subs. There it is right there. We are now in level 5. We just got to finish out level 5, and then we will be good to go. And don't forget to, and Zenu dropping 1,000. There it is. Now we finished level 4. Let's see how close we are to level 5. Okay, we're halfway through to level 5. We just got to finish this out. Zenu dropping 1,000 more bits as well. NP Zinc dropping 100 bits. Thank you very much. 5090, no, I want the RAM. That's what they say. Turdog's like, I'm gonna throw. Man, people are really mad about the fact that I actually like went against Blondie there. But the 94 is so low. Okay, let's just see. Okay, while we're waiting for this to end out. Okay, let's just see here real quick. Let's see what it'd be like if I actually like. Oh, it's down here. Let's see what it'd be like if I actually did the click. Here we go. I can't see it. It's worse. It was worse. And the wiggle test, oh, this wiggle's pretty good. So it was worse. Yeah, so it didn't, yeah. It wouldn't have helped. It actually got worse. So there you go. I actually did a good RAM. I actually gave her the best chance. So there you go. She was wrong either way. Okay, guys, 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can get to level 5. I did firmly grasp it.
Is there any...
Araxis, I have installed thousands of RAM kits. I know how to install RAM.
Yeah. So there are 2 clicks, right?
Yeah.
So is it like when you rock it, like if you were to set the bottom like farthest away from the decibel meter, if that one went first, would it be louder on the other end?
Maybe.
Because maybe... Because I feel like if it's already in the groove for the other end,
I can try it down here. He's saying I ought to try it down here. You know what, Blondie? I think people will still show up tomorrow. I don't think the trust is that gone. I think people actually like. I think that like people actually really like that we do this and have fun with this. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Is Robey a cheater? Abso-freaking-lutely on this one. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna try it a little bit lower to see if this makes it better for Blondie. Because I didn't really cheat because it failed anyway. 94.7. So still, yeah, we actually would have hit it if I would have done that. So there we go. They'll come and watch me cheat. That's right. They'll watch me torture Blondie. Welcome to the Robeytech Blondie Torture Show. That's what this is. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You still lost. Oh, man. Okay, so guys, we're 1 minute and 45 seconds. We got to finish level 5. We're like right there on this giveaway. You guys can make this happen. Like we already had like so many people, DMAT, Landsworth, Zenu already got it to that close. We just need to finish this out. Man, I have to say, I love how much people protect Blondie. In the zombie apocalypse, if this were to happen, you know where they go? They wouldn't go to my house. They go to Blondie's house and protect her. Meanwhile, they just watch me get eaten alive and being like, Blondie was right. You know what I mean? But here I am just dying. I'm like, I got all the... They're like, not anymore. Now Robey can go get Robey's RAM. Oh, Zenu getting it a little bit closer. Guys, we got a minute left. Somebody's got to get across that boat so we can at least get that. We can do that one giveaway. I think when I see old computer case, it reminds me of the issue of that time with those computers. Wow, that was really...
Y2K?
What? There's so many things that could be. Oh, Toasty Markroft dropping 10 gifted subs saying, bruh, I got you.
He's got the hoist.
He's got, yeah. Well, Turdog, here's the deal. What I'm gonna do is on me. I will have a code, and that code, if I die, it will just destroy my storage room. So that's how it is. That's the way that I'm gonna make it through here. Okay, so guys, we are now halfway to level. We've definitely given away. People were 50-50. It didn't even say yes. People were like, they didn't even say I cheated. They are unknown. They don't know what to do. If we get to level 6, we'll give away 1 terabyte NVMe drive. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on that, and then we'll get back into the build. Yeah, so as soon as I die, like it's essentially like so you got to keep me alive if you want to get into my storage unit. That's the way it works.
Or I can be bribed.
I didn't see the options. Was it yes or yes? Oh, was it just yes? What were the options? I couldn't see the poll. I was too busy trying to keep things alive here from my torture.
It's probably 2 options of both yes.
Yeah, it's probably yes or yes. And they both, well, which one do they like? They wanted a hard yes or a soft yes? No, that's not how it works, because as a zombie, Robey, you lose your heartbeat. What? What is this guy? Okay, here, let's look at this guy. Look at this guy, here we go. I love this dude right here. Oridello. That guy, wow, Oridello, dude, you are a nice person. I'm just gonna say, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Dude, I know you guys couldn't see that, but man, he's a sweet person. Even though yesterday's build was a AMD build, so really appreciate that. I don't know, I can make stuff up too. Like, I can say things like, you hate polar bears. So yeah, I made that up. Let's see, you don't like food. I can say that you live off of your own feces. These are all things that I can make stuff up too. So I love who you are. Thank you for making stuff up for me too. I love that you care. 1 gifted sub given away there. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You guys didn't see his chat. He basically he said some mean things, and I was like, okay, well, I can just make stuff up as well. Luckily, I get to block it, which is great. Check Slack. Let's see what he says here. I'm gonna check Slack. Guys, we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds, then we'll get started on the build. He can't help it. New clicker needed all day. Broken. That's pretty good. I didn't break it. I was fine. Everything was okay. I am broken, and I'm okay with it. I admit it. I am broken in so many ways. Okay, guys, 1 minute and 44 seconds left, guys. 1 more minute and 44 seconds left. By the way, my favorite thing about what that guy said is he said blocked. He said he was blocked. He blocked me and unsubbed, but then he like literally chatted. So like he didn't block me. Like, yeah, how did that work? I don't know. Yeah. I'm a victim of circumstances. Yeah, exactly. Broken equals human, guys. That's how it works. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the build. We're just gonna let this run out because I don't like doing it during the thing. So we have, let's see, we got 1 minute and 13 seconds. Once we're done with this, I will let Blondie run the giveaway. I didn't do anything to him. Apparently, I just used an NVIDIA GPU, and that's all he needed. He was just very angry about it, and I was like, oh, okay. Exactly. That's right, Nero. I didn't want to break the RAM. I don't know why she has this challenge up here for sound anyway. That was her idea. It's not true. That is true, Pastor Dame. For some people, that's just enough. Blondie's like, okay. Yeah. I know, Turdog. Some people are like, they're hardcore about the GPUs they use. House of Tom linked a new decibel meter for me. That's how much he's worried about how this is going. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Are we gonna unlock some free NVMe today? 4, 3, 2, 1. I like how Zenu took it right to the halfway point though. Like he could have gone either way. Okay, let's go ahead and start the giveaway and let's get back to building, guys. Thank you very much again, all of you, for being so generous. Really, really appreciate it. you're awesome. Really, really do. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Okay, here we go. Shout out European regulations, but what we need is right here. So we actually have to put in the... You're welcome, Brendan. We got our little back here. I think this is the universal one, right? Nope, it is not. It is just set up for Intel. Okay. I was wrong, but that's okay. So I can't really pre-install this because it won't stay in, but that's okay. We'll take care of that later. I've got it out anyway. There we go, guys. Giveaway currently active. Thank you. Now we can start going. Let's put our, we're going to put our thermal paste on. Dang it. Put this up here. Put our thermal paste on and get to the build. Okay, here we go. This, I'm hoping someday we'll run out of this and I can actually get the spreadable stuff again, but I'm gonna do the 8 one. Very light 8. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I put B for Brian, even though you can't really see the rest of the B. Okay, there we go, guys. Time to open our 1980s retro rig. 1990s. Oh. B for beautiful. I'm very excited about this, Brian. Can I just tell you? Okay, one thing I'm gonna do, I am gonna remove this because we'll need that. We don't want to have that in the way. There we go. So this is just so we can still put everything in here. Do you feel like should we put a hard drive in this? Do you think we should? You know, it's like we have them.
I mean, the sounds.
I mean, like we'll get the sounds on there, right? Maybe we should put a hard drive in this. What else we got in here? We got a piece of paper. We're gonna put a hard drive in, guys. Why not? Let's put a hard drive in. Let me go grab a hard drive. It'll be good for this, but we need a hard drive. Let's add it. Oh, Tom, did you add it? Is the website up? Can we add this to the website? It's a WD Black 10 terabyte. We'll add a 10 terabyte WD Black to it. So let's add this to the website because we're going to install that in there and get a parts listing. So they were going to add this to it. So this is right here, WD Black 10 terabyte drive. We're going to throw this in so we can have a, you know, let's go. Not only that, this is actually very useful. We have a great video. Let's drop a link to that. A great video on how these can actually help you, especially if you're somebody with the prices of SSDs. These are not bad things to actually have in modern gaming builds anymore. Okay, let's see if I can find what we got back here. Okay, we got the box, Brian. We got a box. I need the right screwdriver for this. Ooh, we can take this off, Brian. Oh, look at that. Love it. There we go. We'll flip this around for Brian here. Now you can see what I'm trying to deal with right here. Look, actually, it's almost the right height. There we go. Take out our box here. There we go. That must be all our components. Now these, I'm hoping I can just, what do you think, Brian? You think I'll just be able to do it this way? There we go. Because this is where we'll put the drive. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should just, nope. Okay, we have to take out the back too. So we'll go to the back over here. Oh, maybe it's this one? There we go. Oh boy. Okay, does it come out now? Look at that, Brian. We've gotten out the hard drive cage. Okay. Okay, I think we've used the smallest screwdriver I've ever had. I think we've used it. All we need for today. Let's put it back in its sheath. Okay, so now what we want to do is lay this down. Okay, ready? Watch this, Brian. Because I've removed all that stuff, watch, ready? Ooh, that was really not very fast and good, or good at all. That was actually pretty terrible. I was trying to be all like fly and stuff like that, and I did the opposite. Okay, there it is, guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna grab our Mobo.
I was on that transition, by the way.
Oh, this needs, we need to put, this doesn't even have all the standoffs in it.
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa!
Look in that accessories box.
I gotta look at this accessories. This is this accessories box. Yeah, I was successful in making myself look old. Okay, here we go. Okay, what do we got in here? We got some, I think these are the motherboard. Dude, if they separated the mother, oh. There it is, Brian. The keys to lock my PC. So cool. Okay, so let's see. I think these are the Mobo screws, I'm guessing. But I need to put in the standoffs. I am definitely not, okay, look. I hear you about the no cable management. There's only so far I'm willing to go for the retro experience, okay? That is where I cut off the line.
It's not a monster.
I'm not a monster. Okay, let's throw our ATX, our other ATX standoffs in here. Dude, this is gonna do like crazy. We can do eATX in this bad boy.
We should kind of gamify the whole RAM clicks thing even more. So like if Blondie's right, then she gets to dictate something about the build.
Then that will never happen again. Number one, Blondie being right is scary enough. I think that should just be enough for her, right? You know, for her being right is a good thing. You know, she doesn't get that a lot. Thank you very much. I think that's not a bad idea. What would we gamify? If Blondie wins or Blondie guesses correctly, what would we gamify? If Blondie is right, so every time? That is not true. I have lots of proof of Blondie being wrong. And those were not even me playing with it. Playing with the scores. Okay, we have all our standoffs in now, guys. Oh, she gets to choose the RGB colors? To anything other than purple or red? Brian hates the RGB section of our thing.
I don't hate them.
Do you need a snack? I am not hangry. I had a wonderful lunch before I came. My favorite. It was okay, so it was one of my favorites. It was not a chimichanga, but I'm like big into chicken sandwiches right now. So it's chicken sandwich with the Chobani protein drink, some Sun chips, and a little bit of a Honeycrisp apple, which really kind of gets me going. I think, okay, rumor is Brian's cooking after this. Robes, are you feeling a bit spooked and worried about your luck, knowing that the Friday the 13th literally takes place the day before Valentine's Day this year? No, I'm married, so I'm not worried, unless, yeah, I'm good. I don't think my wife's going anywhere. Friday the 13th is weird, right? Like it's never been something I've ever been spooked about. I don't know, does Friday the 13th ever bother anybody else? Not me.
No. It always gets double scheduled. There's a Night to Shine event, which is super awesome. Special needs.
Oh yeah, dude, Night to Shine is great.
It's amazing, but that got scheduled for Friday the 13th, and then also a daddy-daughter dance that I need to go to.
Dude, that is always Friday the 13th, daddy-daughter dances.
So.
They're special, but dude, they can be pretty scary. Like dancing with your daughter is actually relatively scary. There's a lot of pressure.
Dancing with your daughter.
Yeah, dancing with my daughter. It's just like my daughter is like, she's got all sorts of expectations. It was so funny. I sent this meme to my wife because it says, back when on my birthday, I was stoked about, you know, a day at Pizza Hut and maybe a little bit time of arcade. Like now my kids are like, what about an all-inclusive resort and a shopping spree? and you're like, I just feel like it's gone the way of the dodo, dude, in terms of what we used to think of for a birthday and then, you know, what they think of for a birthday. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, the board does actually look really good in the case. Dude, yes, I do remember when Pizza Hut was a sit-in restaurant. And I remember when Pizza Hut had a salad bar, and I used to like pizza. And at one point in time, Pizza Hut even had an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Do you remember that? I mean, it was really good for your waistline.
Yeah. I remember going to Godfather's every
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, the Godfather one too.
It was like $5.
Tur Dog. My birthday's coming up in April, by the way. Go get your own dad to go ask him for an all-inclusive resort and a shopping spree. I still have one near me that frequent off. Yeah, I actually am one of the few people who likes Pizza Hut pizza. I mean, I don't know. I do enjoy a good Pizza Hut pizza from time and time again. Though Pagliacci is my favorite. Dude, this build is gonna be fire, bro. Just saying. Beige fire. There we go. I do have to say, props to Silverstone for including making the Mobo screws in their own separate bag. That's actually pretty cool. Okay.
Wouldn't it have been cooler to have them already pre-installed?
Yeah, that would. Well, no, because then you just buy it. You just buy it pre-built. Snoggo, when we end the giveaway, the last giveaway, it says it was refunded. That's because we reset all the points after a giveaway. Why do I want this case now? Because it's awesome. I'm so stoked about this build, guys. I don't know. Sorry, I think it's awesome. Okay, so we got that in there. Now we got to put all the front panel connectors in, guys. Oh, I was like, what is that sound? Oh, it's this giant cage that's in the back here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this cage back in. Because I like the cages in the front more. Okay, put that back in. Oh no, I want this one over here. There we go. Do you think you think I should put the drive on the second one or leave the second one out and just put it in the first one? Like, I think it would be cooler if just that there's just this drive was in here, don't you think? Versus having both. So I think we just take this one out. I'm gonna put the screws back in now. Apparently that's not the right screw. There we go. I'm gonna keep the screw in so I don't lose them. Okay, let's put this in here so it doesn't get lost. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this one out. So all you do is you take this screw out here. There we go. And then we'll go back over here, take this screw out. And then now this is where we'll put our hard drive. Let's put our hard drive in. Well, we'll take it out and then we'll put it in near the end. Just so we have room to work in the case. There we go. Okay, so we got drives out. That'll be for the hard drive later. Okay, so now we have all of these fun things. Okay, so this is This is to the connection here. Get all these out. Get all that out. God, this case is cool, man. I'm digging this case. It's a nice case, right? Like all in all, like it has a lot of modern things to it that are actually just nice in general. Not a, does it have a unified front panel even? So that's not 80s right there.
No Molex.
No Molex. Oh, my alarm's going off. Gotta go. Okay, so I did want to remind people again, real quick, let's talk about parts that we're putting inside of this. So let's bring up the parts list real quick, Brian. So parts list we have, this is an Intel Core Ultra 7 265K. We have an MSI Z890 Edge TI Wi-Fi. For the graphics card, we're using the Zotac Solid OC 5080 RTX. And then let's see what else we got here. We have the Corsair MP600 Core XT 2TB. We also have the Kingston Fury Renegade 32 gigs of 6400 mega transfer RAM. We have Silverstone FLP02 Case, the MSI MAG Core Liquid A13360, and then the Corsair RM850E. That's all the parts that we put inside of this. I do want to remind folks again, if you don't forget, please make sure that you link your Stream Elements account to your Twitch account, because that is how you're going to be entered to win the giveaway that we're doing in partnership with the folks over at Falcon Northwest and Corsair. All you got to do is watch, and as you watch, you're basically earning points, and there's lots of other ways to earn points, and we'll have Blondie will tell you about that as well. And then if you're watching a PC, you're getting a PC built, you're watching this, you're enjoying this, and you want to get into PC DIY, head over to robeytech.com/deals. It's the best place to go and get, specifically with Ramageddon, GPU Apocalypse, and SSD Gate, the best place to find prices on cheap SSDs, DDR5, also pre-built PCs if you just want to have it, and everything else. So we're always putting together builds and all that sort of stuff for you as well. And then also on robeytech.com, if you go to builds, we also have the full parts list as well. So you can go here and get all the parts, and there's links to all those parts if you want to spend the full PC as well. But yeah, robeytech.com/deals, great place to go and look for the cheapest place to go get all sorts of different RAM deals and all that sort of stuff as well. So anyway, guys, that's our kind of rundown. Let's get back to cable connections, huh? And Space Hobo, thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, Brian. Time to start putting cables into holes. When you put it that way, I don't know what to say. Okay. Now, one thing I saw was super interesting. Check this out, Brian. In the back here, look, you got a whole fan hub here. So if you wanted to have your fans all run to this place, you could. Now, the one thing about this fan hub is that the button that's on the front that says turbo will turn all your fans and run them at 100% if you want to do that. So if you wanted to, if you add more fans, we could do that and have it max if we wanted to. Not really going to do anything. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so when you do this, yeah. So anyway, that's what we're doing right there. Is that's something that we could absolutely add, which is actually pretty neat. So and there's quite a few fans if you wanted to add additional fans. We are of course going to run our AIO fans off of the top, but when we do we have the opportunity when we do our thermals to test it with turbo mode on and turbo mode off and let it just kind of ramp on its own. So that's where we're going to kind of go here. But yeah, pretty cool all the stuff that you have inside of this case here.
I love the ribbon cables.
Yeah, it's just neat, right? Like a lot of little nostalgia things. Okay, so first thing that we have here, Brian, this is the just header cable for the fan hub. So if you want to just so it still reads correctly. So I'm going to run that down here to the bottom, I believe. Should be fine here. There's a fan header right there, so that seems perfect. So just plug that in right there. If I can get it, there we go. Wow, I wasn't even on it. There we go. Okay, so there's our fan header. Okay, next up, let's see what we got here. Next up, we have our F panel connection. It's a full unified F panel header, which would be great. So we're going to put that over in the same place we just went to this other one. So that's going to go, actually, I think we'll go right here. And then we'll come around. F panel is right there. There you go. I actually plugged that in right. Nope.
Wouldn't you want to come from the middle?
I think I like it better over here, but you think I should do it from the middle? You think over here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let Brian. He's good at the aesthetic things. So he's saying run it. I feel like you'll see less cable this way, but
If you can have like a clean, like nothing going on hole, I think that's better than multiple wires, multiple holes.
there we go. Okay, so there it is. So we'll put that one right there per Brian's suggestion. If you don't agree, it's Brian's fault. Okay, next one that we have coming up here, ladies and gentlemen, is this right here. And it's all black, which I actually really appreciate. This is the HD audio cable. No multicolor, which is cool. So again, they went all similar color, which I think is actually gonna look a little bit nicer. That one's gonna go all the way over here. Run it to the far side there. There we go. Okay. And then that's all that. Next thing we have is our HD audio, and we have our USB-C and USB 3. So those are the last two cables we got. Or we can call it the spanker. It hurts. Just saying, dude, you remember, switches back in our day for parents? Man, this would be worse than a switch.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my USB-C here? I'm missing it. Oh, is it on the side? Oh, it's on the side here, Brian. Okay. So it doesn't quite line up the way I need it to. There we go. USB-C on the side. It also has two power connectors here, so you can get additional power for your USB-C there, which is actually kind of nice. Now, unfortunately, for this one, it's going to kind of come down a little bit, which will be a little bit crazy. So this one's going to come down, unfortunately. I won't just be able to do a clean run here.
Signal's gone.
There we go. Oh, wow, that put it back.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. So that's all of all of our front panels are connected. Let's just clean it up real quick. Grab our supportive GPU, our supportive Zotac cables, and go from there. Okay. Hey, let me see something up here. This cable's actually quite long. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this one, and I want this to run, because I want to be able to slow this down more than likely. This one. Okay, so this is gonna go right up here. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna put this one right here. Because we're probably gonna slow this down so that way it's not stealing airflow. There we go. So that's why we took this off of the hub. Okay, cool. So now I've got everything set. Now we can do some cable management. That is true, Pandorian. Yeah, they've actually done that. MSI's done that for all of their more recent Mobos. They've switched the EPS cables to the other side. I don't know why they did that, but it's been new for them. It's actually worth, I might ask Cliff if he knows why. I don't know if it's just cleaner runs or something like that or anything like that. I'll ask MSI so we can know why they did that. go. Pop this up a little bit. Oh, the carbon didn't do that? I mean, it's good to see that they don't have to, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to stick with the staples. There we go. Okay. Now, a lot of our cables here, no, those are really tight. Well, luckily we have this, we actually have a tie down right here. It doesn't quite reach all the way over, but we can run the PSU cable that way, which should be fine. This does have ample tie downs, which is nice. So now we're just going to get it cleaned up here a little bit, boys and girls. Weren't the power connectors on the side plain old SATA connect? Oh, they might have been. I didn't look. I couldn't see. And so it was a little bit dark in there. So you might be right. They might just be SATA connections, which I would have seen when I got to the hard drive plug. But I didn't see the connections. I'll look again here in a minute. You might be right, because it was dark in the case. So I was making assumptions, and apparently the wrong assumptions. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just bringing all this stuff to bear. There you go. And that probably makes more sense, Dominic, because like usually when you see the extra power delivery, that's on a little bit more premium boards. Not that this is not a premium board, but I was like a little surprised given, I don't remember what the price is on this board, so maybe it does fit. Okay, we're gonna have to pull this in. I hate that this has to twist, right? The whole point of this right here is just to get as much into the there we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, Scarlet Sunflower, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Prime sub, very much, thank you. There we go. We are 9 days from giving away that PC, guys. Zip ties hold you together too. That makes sense. I think they bring Brian joy.
I wonder if they make it like a zip tie belt. Like that looks like a zip tie. That would be pretty hilarious.
That would actually be pretty cool. Maybe that'll be our first true merch item. The zip tie belt.
Such a big
zip tie.
Yeah, well.
You're like, yeah, obviously, Robey, would be a big zip tie, but
Yeah, I'm just thinking like the buckle piece, like in order to make it lay flat, like it'd have to functionally be different,
yeah.
but that would be cool.
Brian's thinking through it, guys. Who would buy our zip tie belt? Let us know.
Because I already have like ratcheting belts, you know, those are cool. It's kind of a similar thing.
But that's not a zip tie belt. A ratchet belt is not a zip tie belt. We need a zip tie belt, Brian.
I mean, it's more zip tie than
A normal belt.
yeah, just a normal belt.
There we go. Okay, I feel like that's one more right there, and I think we're going to be in good shape here. Cornog, you just got to link your stream elements. Exclamation point giveaway help. We'll give you all the details. That's why we made it, just so you know. Yeah, beige and black, it fits. Like retro-wise, it does fit. There we go. Okay, that looks nice and clean. Okay, now what we need is think what we can do now. We've got all our cable management done. There we go. Okay, so that's all that. So I'm going to look at that SATA. I think you're right. Oh, you're right. Those are just standard SATA connections, yeah. I was wrong. It's not the extra power delivery, guys. Okay, there's all that, all clean and in there. Looking good. Let's go ahead, because now that we have the main cables in, let's put our hard drive in, because we need to have, you know, we're going all in here for this. $10 terabyte WD. There we go. Somebody said they're going to name this PC Kevin. We have so many Kevins on our team too, so they'd be happy about that. Okay, time for some drive installation here. There, that's good. It's been a while since I've done this, dude. I love it. putting a hard drive together. We're going all in. Okay, hard drive ready to go in. Radio Shack, dude, that's been a one. That's a throwback there too. Spinning Rust, Dial-Up Destroyer. Man, I like these names. Okay, let's see here. One thing I haven't had to get out in a long time is a SATA cable.
Does it make you sadder?
It makes me SATA that I have to get out a SATA cable. I'm hoping it's at the bottom down here like it's supposed to be. Hey, look at that. And there we go, guys, SATA. How close? This has got the angle for it, so we can do the bent set. So we'll do let's give it a go here. There we go. I'm gonna see. I'd like to use the 90 degree and see if it fits, but I don't know if it's gonna fit. So I'm gonna try this. Okay, so what we're gonna do, get this out of the way real quick. Okay, so this is gonna get slipped down in here, just like that. There's our drive. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, glad I checked. We're gonna have to use the longer SATA cable. There we go. Pull this one out. Okay, let's put our screws in for this. There we go. Goes back over here. Okay, now let's put our screws in. Okay, there's that.
Blondie, are you saying that 95 out of 150 of the likes are free and the rest are
Paid, yeah, you have to pay for
paid?
them.
Okay.
That's the screw I was looking for right there. Found it. Got knocked off, dude. I had lost you, but I didn't.
Oh no, me too. Yes.
Right. So what we're gonna do here,
Oh,
Brian.
there's the period. Perfect.
First thing we're gonna do, secure our drive in here. I think it's right there, yeah. There we go, so that'll keep it in. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll grab this right here. You can see back in there, way back there is the little SATA connection. There we go, SATA in. And then we're gonna run this up and over into here. It's been a while since we've hooked up a SATA. And this is gonna go right. There we go. We actually have a hard drive plugged in, yo. How cool is that?
Yep.
I think it's cool. Now we still have to add power to that drive, which is, of course, and we're gonna hear that rough and tumble, you know, sound for sure. Just gonna cable manage our little cable here.
Brexel knows how much I cost.
What does that mean?
I was getting on Blondie for not putting a period on her 95 out of 150 Alexa free. And then Joshua said Brian is free. And then, yeah.
It just started.
Brexel, yeah. I brought Brexel in, which he's been quiet today if he's in here.
I don't. He was talking earlier because he was being quite vocal about the fact that he didn't much care for the PC case. He's like, I would not let that in my front door, but. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now our SATA is in. And nobody's sad about that because we're using a hard drive.
I'm interested in working on a project, Blondie. What do you got? Maybe DM me.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? It's like old school, just sitting there, calling our name, retro in that regard. Beautiful. I'm so happy about this, guys. Okay, time to get our AIO in. Ugh. I feel like this is going, I've only been doing an hour and a half, and I feel like it's going really well, so I'm like, something's gonna go wrong. I just feel
like pretty late.
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing steps, but I don't know how I could be, but. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this has, no, it does not have pre-applied thermal paste. I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh, I know, but I did not. Okay, so here's our AIO. Again, huge shout out to folks over at MSI for hooking us up with the AIO and everything. That was huge. Okay, let's see, we need, let's get rid of our little cable extras here. You rigged the RAM prediction? I probably did just jinx myself. I'm used to it though. I'm broken, as you guys have determined. Okay, so there's all of our cables there. Things looking good, looking good. We got some peels here, Brian. Little small peels, but peels nonetheless. There we go, nice little peels. Very appealing. Ha 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 ha! Speaking of peels, Brian, the most important peel, here it comes. Let me know when you got it.
We need a decibel meter when that's going on.
I just want to make sure that it was peeled off, that you guys...
Yeah. Rip headphone users.
Dude, we're probably getting the cops called on us right now.
Yeah, the window's open.
I just want to make sure you guys heard it. This is a PG stream. Did you guys hear it okay? Did everybody get that? I think that was effective. I think people know. Because people will be like, oh, yes, he peeled that. I know he did.
My ears are still bleeding.
Your ears are not bleeding. I can see them. There's no blood in them. Never again, please. Urquizilla's like, please. My tinnitus. That I am your tinnitus. Okay. There we go. Okay. Just nobody like laughs at good jokes anymore.
Comedy's dead.
Comedy's dead. Ugh. One-handed peel on that was actually kind of hard.
Nice and quiet though.
Okay, here we go. This one is going to go, it's interesting, this is going to go up here to the middle here. The hoses are going to, this is how they've wired this up, so hoses are going to go this way. I want the magnetic beast. LTTstore.com. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Just had to take some finagling there. There we go. There we go. Dad joke? What's the worst sound you've ever heard? Ah! Okay, I'll get a real one. I thought that was pretty good. Not enough clearance, Clarence. Okay, we got it in. Let's check out the dad joke here. It looks wrong, what do you mean? Dude, it just means that this part's been sun bleached and this part hasn't. If you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
I like it. That was good. I approve.
What's up, DePoets? It is a PC from 1997. Oh, you guys just don't understand. There we go. Let's get this installed. They made PCs beige because of cigarette smoke?
I'd believe that.
There you go. Yeah, it's curious, like now that I've kind of done this, I don't know if the beige and black would have looked better or the white and black. Because there are no beige parts, right? Like nobody does that. I wonder why. No, just kidding. But I don't know if black and beige would have looked better. And to be honest, there is no glass side panel. So you literally, once you're done, you just put it inside and then that's it. Wow. It's funny, when I did this, I definitely planned to do the white and the black, but well, I don't know, white and the beige, but we'll have to see when it's all said and done. Okay, now we have to do this weird thing, which is gonna be harder, because this is not, okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, that did not stay like I'd hoped. I think this is gonna have to lay down. There we go. Oh. There we go. Just got to get it started and then I can finish it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. In order to do that by myself, it took some work.
Blondie told me not to help you.
That's pretty typical. That sounds about right. But we got it in. There we go. Okay, got it in. Okay. Yeah, the white is, yeah, it's enough of the other white color that it is. I can definitely see how maybe have done a black. I don't know. It'll be interesting when it's all done. Let's see how it looks. I don't know. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I think black would have been a better contrast. Typically white and beige.
Don't mix. Yeah. Thanks for the input now. I really appreciate that. I didn't do a good job, guys. I'm sorry.
But again, it's going to be behind the door, so.
Yeah, but you still want it to look good, right?
Yeah.
But I can't do that now. It's just ruined forever. Okay, so can't see any cables though. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly zip tie these down. I want to get these tight. I want to keep these tight. We'll run the other cables. Okay, cool. So here's now we're gonna go ahead and put all these together. That is our RGB for our hub and our, there's that, and then we have our fan and our AIO pump head.
Y'all are hating on sports ball? We're excited for the Seahawks to win this weekend.
Dang, Brian's like laying it on thick. Okay, so for RGB, there's an RGB there, but there's no RGB up there in the corner at all. So it looks like the closest RGB is here. Can I reach this one? Okay, I can. Barely. That's surprising where they put the RGB here. Somebody else was peeling their CPU. There you go.
To me, the Super Bowl was last weekend or 2 weekends ago because us playing the Rams was by far and away going to be the hardest game we've had.
Wow, I'm sure all the Patriot fans feel the same way.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying. Last time the Patriots destroyed our whole Super Bowl. Well, actually, we kind of sabotaged it ourselves when we decided to throw in on the 3-yard line. So yeah,
everybody knows, and that's why everybody from Seattle is ready to settle that score.
AIO pump. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my phone just to see what those say. It's too white. So that's pump, CPU fan, and system fan. Okay, so I was just making sure I had it in the right places here. So the AIO pump goes here. There we go. And the CPU fan is up here. Okay, now all of our cables are plugged in. Okay. There's our AIO. Just got to finish cleaning up the cables here. I do it right from the right there, and then we'll. Okay. Come on, there we go. For me, Super Bowl worst teams for me that are in the Super Bowl. Okay, somebody said that the worst teams are playing in the Super Bowl. Who would be the best teams to be playing in the Super Bowl? I think Cincinnati Browns.
No, he sounds like a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Oh. I do not, Joshua Wood. I actually do have one, but it's with NVIDIA. Remember when we did that NVIDIA video for them with the retro PC?
Oh, Braxel.
What's the matter?
49ers. I love the fact that we're going to be playing in Candlestick with our with our logo on your field. And beating the Patriots. It's going to be great.
Dude, Brian is rubbing all sorts of salt into that wound. '49ers or Eagles? Wow.
Nah.
I think the best team, if like honestly, my dream Super Bowl is the Toronto Blue Jays and the
Milwaukee Bucks.
No, yeah, the Toronto Blue Jays and the Calgary. I think that would just be amazing. The Bruins. Yeah, the Seahawks are going to win.
Portland Trail Cowboys. That's funny.
I think if it would have been the Manchester United and the Core Liquid A13 is, I mean, honestly, I really like this. Both of those are great options. The Aqua Elite V6 is also awesome. So you got two solid options there. Okay, I don't know what I was doing here with this, but totally messed it up. This is one of the hardest ones to cut, so you just gotta cut from the top. There you go. Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah, like who would be the most? That would actually be a real Super Bowl. I also think what would be really good to the Super Bowl is like slushies and Kool-Aid. That's a Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl is going to be fun. I got my jersey. I'm happy. It's actually, the sad thing is it's a Metcalf jersey, so I'm like actually a little bit of repping ZTT, but because Metcalf, it's old school Seahawks because now he's with the Steelers. But yeah, still.
Yeah, he's also kind of a bad boy.
Yeah, well, and at the time when I bought it, he wasn't, but now he is.
He's always been.
He's a bad boy.
Nah, Ed. There was like maybe half a season where he was like kind of reserved.
And that's when I bought it.
Yeah.
I might just change it from Metzcalf to Mezzical. Just make up make it after a Mexican restaurant. The smart thing I've learned, the smart thing to do is just to get the 12 fan one, because then you're just.
No, you got to get like the people who are already legends. Like I have a Cam Chancellor jersey, Marshawn Lynch.
I have Lynch and I have Russell Wilson.
Well, see, everybody's with their Russell Wilson jerseys. They're turning him into Eamon jerseys with like duct tape and Sharpie.
Really?
Yeah, they'll just cross out.
Dude, he still won us a Super Bowl. Oh my Lord, you guys are traitors.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but he just went off the deep end, man. He's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
that's
cool
okay. So did Sam. So did David. There's all sorts of people from the Bible. They're all human, guys. Money corrupts. Just ask Brian. Okay, there we go.
JSN, he's a good dude.
I like our new quarterback, though.
Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, because Brenda was going to go get because we're doing a big Super Bowl party, guys, which I'm actually really excited. Seattle Dogs, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be fun. But she was like, I don't have a jersey, and I was like, you should go get a jersey. And then she was like, I don't want to pay that much for a jersey. I'm going to wear once. But I told her to get his, and she was like, oh, okay, yeah, he seems like a good dude. I was like, yeah, that's what everybody said about Russell Wilson until he became successful. Now he's now he's going to win a Super Bowl. He's just going to turn into a nightmare. I already did the dad joke, by the way, didn't I?
Yeah, it was the eyewitness.
Did we not do that? Yeah, we did eyewitness.
There you go.
The New York Chiefs versus the San Francisco Buccaneers. Yeah, that would be a good Super Bowl. I'm all about that one. I want to do I like the Milwaukee Bucks. What's up, Outlaws? How are you, man? I'm sorry about my ugly 1980s PC build that I chose the wrong colors. Nobody helped me, and I hate you all. Now I don't even want to finish it. Yeah, that's what I heard, Average Greg, is they're going to sell it. They're not moving the team. They're just selling it to some other billionaire who can do whatever they're going to do with it. All right, let's throw our GPU in here. I don't know if they'd move. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, there's no way.
They make so much money here, though. Unlike the Supersonics, they did not make a lot of money here. Like, financially, that would be a weird. I don't know where they'd take them. Like, I don't know what city would be bigger, right? Like, because honestly, once Vegas got the Raiders, like, there's not a lot of better suited cities. Plus, we have, then the other thing, too, is that you'd have to rebuild a stadium. There's a lot that goes into it from the economic standpoint. Maybe they'll get lucky and they'll move to Oklahoma City. The Oklahoma City Seahawks.
Well, I think with everybody moving out of California and those states, all moving to Texas and Tennessee, I could see those states getting some kind of big stadium.
The Medford Seahawks. Yeah, they're going to move into Medford, Oregon. No, they're not going to be moving. There's a better chance that 49ers would move. To be honest, I think anybody who has any money at all is going to leave California. Don't get me wrong. I think Washington's right behind them.
Yeah, we're not far behind.
We're not far behind. I think people are like, oh, we make money. We're not going to live here. So. Yeah, but dude, then you live in St. Louis. That's what they said about the Raiders. Dude, nobody thought they could move the Raiders, right? Like, it was like Oakland blood, right? Like, you know what I mean? There's still people in Oakland who don't believe that the Las Vegas, you know, that the Las Vegas owns the Raiders. So don't pretend like just because they are there that's going to be a thing. You know what I mean? Braxel, they just changed the name. They just changed the name of the team. HS420, yes, and we're building in it again on early next week. They'll just call me, they'll move into Hawaii and call them the 50ers. Actually, I think Alaska was the 50. Was Alaska the 50th? I don't remember who was the 50th state. I think Hawaii was the 50th state. Or it might, but if Hawaii was the 49th state, then it works, because they could just be the Honolulu 49ers. Okay, Hawaii was the 50. So they moved into Alaska. So they just call them the Anchorage 49ers. Dude, okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna have to take this out. I don't think I have an option. Because it's just like, how do you, there's no way to slip the GPU in here. $49 belowers, the Polar Bear halftime show. Dude, if Anchorage got a team, I would be stoked. And they would like fill up this, could you imagine the stadium?
I think the tickets, they'd probably have to like pay people to go to the games, like they pay people to like come to the state.
Yeah, like they're just like, please come to our,
please come
to Alaska. Please come to our game.
$50 a seat if you come.
Dude, could you imagine though, like if they end up getting like the expansion rights and get like essentially draft pick, you know what I mean? And then like they end up being like a killer Super Bowl legacy. The Alaska 49ers. Braxel, I'm gonna start polling for this, man. We're trying to get the 49ers to go to Alaska. It just fits better too. It's a 49th state. The only way I get a stop is if you send Brian his $50. Here we go, guys. Time for this giant GPU. Oh, did I take the, nope. I knew something was wrong. Forgot to take the... Yeah, dude, I've actually been to a game at the Raiders Stadium. It was awesome. I actually bought a Raiders jersey. I was like, I'm a Raiders fan for today. It was fine. Oh, they could do that too. Do it on the 49th parallel. Why are they called the 49ers, by the way? Don't they have, isn't it on a Pirates flag? Aren't Pirates like canceled now? Like, do we have to change it now?
I thought it was more about like claim jumping. Like the 49ers was like the Gold Rush.
Oh, Gold Rush, okay.
It was like the year, I think.
Yeah, but I think aren't minors canceled now? Like, yeah, that works in Alaska as well, right? So yeah, dude, everything about this just feels like Alaska's a better fit because like California had the Gold Rush, but Alaska had a much better Gold Rush. Do I know what a 49er is? I do not, apparently.
I feel like if you had a team in Alaska, they'd have to be like the Kodiaks. Or some kind of cool...
I think you call them like something dumb, like the koalas or something like that. That just makes no sense in Alaska. I mean, I've learned more about California history today because of the 49ers. So, I mean, like, I gotta say, dude, it's working. And just like that, they lost the Gold Rush to Alaska, just like the 49ers lost the Super Bowl chances to the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, dude. See, Alaska's the only state that actually pays you to live there. I really do appreciate the lesson, though, guys. Really, honestly. I think it's pretty awesome. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now we got to put our... Oh, dude, that's like right on the... Okay, so I'm going to have to put it there.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, yeah. So let me put the... I'm going to put the 16 pin in first. And then go from there. It doesn't... I don't know, is it still pretty bad? The white and the... Still pretty bad. He hates it. I thought like with the gold, it would have been pretty cool, but like in the end, I should have done the gold and the black yet.
It's like when you leave your house with your kid and you're like, what are you wearing?
Okay.
It's like, I'm 5 now, I'm dressing myself.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and just not finish it then. If you guys don't like it, we'll set up another schedule later and we'll finish the build later. But, so I will switch it to all black and all that sort of stuff and go from there. But we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, we are going to be back on Friday. So we're going to be doing Intel Live on Friday. It's going to be super rad. We're going to be giving that PC away. Hopefully you like it. We'll maybe you can enter to win it then or whatever it was. But yeah, it does not come with. I'm taking it apart. You guys don't like it. You hate it. Mistakes were made, and apparently it's not even worth finishing at this point in time, even though it's like 90% done at this point. So, but yeah, it doesn't look right, so I don't want to finish it. You can't have it. It's got to get taken apart. I'll just take it apart. We'll do another build. Zip tie prediction. We can do the zip ties as it is now. I'm not finishing it. I'm not finishing it. It's not. I'm not doing it. You guys don't like it. No. If it's ugly, I'm not finishing it. I've never had that ever happen. And people are like, no, you guys actually don't like it. So I'm not putting it. No. No, it's not. You don't like it. So we're going to build it again in a different, I'll choose different parts and I'll make it black and white. Black thing. I'm just saying, it's pretty apparent. I made mistakes. I chose the wrong colors. It's just not right. It does not look right. So I'm throwing a temper tantrum. That's what's happening. It's not 90s nostalgia. It's everybody hates it nostalgia. Outro now. Okay, here we go. We'll see you guys later. Everybody see, there it is. Black would be better. Everybody says, roll the outro, laugh out loud. No, I hate it. Chi-Chi Beerman says, die. Okay, we'll finish the build. Now I'm gonna have to do this build twice. I'm gonna have to do it again with black. I have the exact same components, just as black.
He was in such a good mood today. He was so excited.
I was very excited about this build. I did not know. I am genuinely like hurt because I was like very excited. I've been so excited about this build, and people are like, "You suck," and I'm like, "Wow." All right, so let's go ahead and put the. It just goes to show. Here's the thing. Let me ask you. This is actually a key. You wanted a Robeytech rant. Here's my rant. If it's not yours, why do you have to be mean? Like, that's the thing. Why? Like, what is the point? Like, Brian, I'm okay, because I actually asked his honest opinion. But let me just sit there and tell you something. Somebody might like the way it looks or whatever. Like, would you tell your 8-year-old daughter that if she dressed in like the most bad matching out, you tell her she looks like a princess? I'm just saying that you guys, like, again, sometimes you need to understand, and you go, when you do stuff like this, if somebody is excited about their build or whatever it was, don't be mean. Like, there are people's feelings there, right? Like, it's just like, I'm talking to all sorts of people. Dude, Araxis, have you been reading chat? People are like, why lie? Tell them they're ugly. Yeah, the guy's like, why lie? Just tell them they're terrible. Yeah. But a point I'm trying to say is like, again, I do appreciate, like, here's the deal. I'm just joking. I'm not really hurt. I will say though, one thing that I always be careful of is like, there's sometimes when people make ugly builds. I did make one, I agree, after I built it. But the one thing I will say is that just be careful, because sometimes there are people who are really proud of what they've done and it means a lot to them. And if you say what you say, you're actually gonna hurt their feelings. You know what I mean? I'm actually fine. I really do agree. It would look better black. I think well, actually I think it would look better if we could make it all beige, but you can't do that. I don't know if, I saw the all black one on the website, and it was like, that's why I chose the white, because I didn't like how much it stuck out. And I was like, oh, maybe the white will look better. But I think the white, you're right. It looks like now parts of it are sun-baked and the other parts are. But it's just, again, you really don't know, right? So I would just say, and I'm being funny. I really am. And I'm sorry if it's coming across poorly. I am being funny. I'm not really gonna not do the build. Just be careful, okay? It's okay to say something or whatever it was. It's like saying something like, I do it differently, but dude, I'm proud of you, or whatever it was. Just find kindness. Kindness and with love is the one thing, is it? Yeah. But yeah, now, so here's the thing. If you can make it beige, it would look great. Justin Jam, there actually is the FLP01, which is the one that you can like lay down and actually make it go in there. And guys, for me, you guys can totally say whether you like something or not, because that's the point of the show, is to make your opinion and all that sort of stuff. But I think that's my only point, is sometimes I've actually seen people, like when somebody's like, oh, look at this new build I just did, and they're really excited about it. And then they're really excited about it, and then people will just trash it, and you're like, oh my gosh. It doesn't have a zip drive. 9850 X3D and a 9070 XT and an Oris Master X3D. Is it overkill? Shrimple Jack. Wow. Shrimple Jack. That's funny. It's not that it's overkill. The only question I would ask is, like, again, though the difference, and I don't think you can anymore, is if dropping down to a 9700X or something like that, because again, at 1440p, the 9850 X3D isn't necessarily, it's only gonna be 4% over a 9700X. So if you want to save some money, you don't necessarily need to do a 9850 X3D, and if you could put that towards maybe jumping up to a 5080 or something like that, that might be a better place. But honestly, that's a great combination if it doesn't work. The math used to be easier, but it's not that straightforward anymore. Yeah. And then even, yeah, I would also say a 7800 X3D might be another good, less expensive option as well. Okay, we need to get SATA, by the way, guys. I'm sorry, I feel bad because I feel like I triggered a bunch of you and I didn't mean to do that. And Araxis, I know there are people who actually looked at this and were like, oh yeah, no, I like the colors. I didn't like the black as much. Now that I've kind of done the white, I'm like, I don't know. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped. And feel free, you guys can still. Minorin, I still think you're right. I think if you, now that I've seen it and like I had the case out, in my head, this went better. So Wicked, it depends on if you're gonna do VR or not. For VR, you're definitely gonna need, but if you're just gonna do a standard 3-monitor setup, 5070 Ti, we actually did with the same, it's kind of our same thing with our ultra-wide guide. We have an ultra-wide video guide that says like 4070 Ti and higher, or 5070 Ti ends up being great for sim. If you're single monitor, you can actually go a little bit less, but X3D chip, or you do 9700X, 265K like what we're doing. This would be great for a sim rig. Flight sims can be a little bit more crazy. For our flight sim one that we ran triple 4K monitors, and we ended up running a 5090. And that ran beautifully, by the way. There was a whole video on that, but it's expensive. But honestly, where did my SATA cable go? Oh, it's right there. But honestly, yeah, any one of those would be great. I hope that was helpful. That is, it matters because we still have to do short form on this. And I'm gonna open it up and I'm already ready. I'm bracing myself. Oh, higher. I'm already bracing when people are like, why did you choose white parts? I'm just gonna cry the whole night. I don't have the right white fan for that, so. And by the way, guys, this build is being turned. The build is being torn apart, so it's not a permanent build, so it's okay. In the end, it's not sticking around. But I might do the PL01 and do it with black or something like that.
It would be kind of fun to keep it in the background.
We have the Miku build though, and we have a lot of other builds. So
too many heavy hitters.
Yeah. Whoa! Look at this! Look at who just came in, Trisha. I just want to apologize up front that the colors are wrong. What's up, Trisha? It's good to see you. We're just finishing this retro style build. Never mind, Trisha saved the day. Trisha's awesome. If you guys haven't watched Trisha, she does a ton of great content, both short form. She also does amazing stuff with indie games, which I love. One of my favorite things that she does is the indie game showcase that she does. She does gaming. She does Amazon deal content as well. So if you guys are looking for good deals, that's another great thing to get from Trisha. She's just awesome. So yeah, Trisha's great. Okay, so what we've done is all I did is I plugged in the GPU real quick. I'm gonna throw this in here. Yeah, I got to meet Trisha before I even became a content creator. I met Trisha when I was a game developer, and we did stuff together. And then as my content career took off, Trisha and I have remained friends ever since. It's been pretty awesome. She's a good human, an amazing human, actually. Trisha would have chose black parts. Let's just say that. Oh, you got to get your brain into Robey mode. Oh, what AIO are you unboxing? Oh, I know what you're unboxing. Never mind. I know exactly which one you're unboxing. It comes out on Monday or on the 9th, right? Does it come out on the 9th? Yeah, okay, good. There you go. I know exactly which one you're doing. The question is, I'm curious what she's gonna do with this particular AIO. So, anyway, I can't say anything else because embargoes, so. But, yeah, that's always fun when you know what your friends are working on. Yeah, you gotta sing the AIO song, Trisha. Okay, here we go. Popping this through. White cable. I know you hate it. There we go. And then now the last cable we gotta put in is up here. Calrog, that makes sense. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot. I was like, wait, I can't. I had to take my mobile bar. Never mind, I don't. Unless I just move their connector. I'm not kidding, though. We are going to redo this. We're going to do another version of this, so you guys can see the difference. I'm gonna ask Silverstone to send me another case, and then I'll literally have the white and the black, and then people can vote. I think that's a good idea, don't you think? Because then you can see them side by side. Because I'd be curious to see what people think. Oh, people want me to drink. And Brian's like, no, we don't need a. He doesn't like my idea, guys. He doesn't like my idea.
We should put the big old, the new Matrix Astral, the red one. Just,
and put it in here?
Just bam.
Okay, we're gonna put one cable here real quick. just so you guys know, because we don't show this very often, SATA cable for our hard drive, because we actually put in a physical hard drive, yes, because it's retro. But also because, honestly, I just did a whole video on physical hard drives, and they're actually quite useful. Okay, so now we just got to put in our sag bracket and all that stuff, and then the build's actually done. But I won't turn it on. Just kidding.
Green PCB would go pretty hard for the back of the motherboard.
Dude, if we did, like, you could do it. I got it. I'm guessing all the parts in the main gear one were black. I think they were, right? There we go. Got that in. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and fix this one real quick because this has got to be 90 degrees. Do I have a, I do have a zip, so the big thing I'm doing here is I'm gonna make a tight cable connection here. Pull this straight and down. And then I'll do the rest afterwards. Gray Poupon colored. There we go. Boom. Yeah, we are, Mystery. We have another one. It's being given away in 9 days. And for those who just visited, let me go ahead and show you this. If you're just now visiting us, sorry, I should have showed you this before. Make sure you link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account. What you do is you're entered to win. You can enter to win our Fragbox giveaway. It's a Core Ultra 5 265 and an RTX 5080 build from the folks over at Falcon Northwest. All you got to do is just tune in when Robey's live. And then you're earning points just by being in chat and hanging out with us. And then we also comes with a Corsair Vanguard mouse, Vanguard keyboard, and a Saber Pro mouse. So pretty rad overall giveaway all up. Yeah, really excited for Falcon Northwest and those guys. All you got to do is just watch. That's all there is to it. Really straightforward. Yeah, that's kind of it. So just link your Stream Elements account, exclamation point giveaway and giveaway, exclamation point giveaway help will give you all the details so that way you can get all the info. It'll take you to a video, let you watch the international stuff. It is international, yeah. You get 65% exactly NPC. What's the case price? No prices on, it was $229 for the case. I think we have a link to it, don't we? Okay, so now the last thing I gotta do is just get this fixed. Now that I've got this here. I don't know if this is gonna work, dude. How did they, this is like just not in the right place, dude. I guess I could probably do, maybe I could just do one instead of two. Okay, there's the, oh, it doesn't even actually, oh, maybe it was like this. Okay, so I could do this. Okay, that sort of works. Yeah, if I did that, that'd work. Then I could push this in. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we got it. Luckily, it's got 4 screws. There we go. And we don't want to get too, we want to make sure because it clamps in 2 places. Oh, we're gonna succeed, guys. Oh, we got a dad joke from Bounty Hits. Okay. Yeah, this case is expensive, but that's not atypical for Silverstone. I mean, guys, these are very bespoke one-off parts, right? For the beige, all that sort of stuff. There was a lot of work that went into a case like this. This is a pretty special case. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, so there should be 2 of these. Okay, this is the other one. I think this one is the top. I think it clips, right? Like it's like holds at the bottom and then, yeah, that's the sag part. Is that straight? There we go. And then you can, if you want to, this is like just to clip it down. Yeah, so that way, so in other words, if you're moving the PC around, it won't, the cable, this won't move at all, which is nice. So there we go, guys. Wow, that's crazy how much that's like jammed in there. That looks good though. Yep. That looks good. Okay, let's finish our little bit of cable management in the back and then we're good, guys. The build's done. The ugliest build on the planet finished. Oh, I can, so I'm looking at international shipping. And honestly, I'm a little worried that, dude, it would be so much money to ship it to you. Because I did see your email and I had to ask my team what it would take. And with what you'd have to do is similar to when we do our giveaways. You would basically have to have it. You would have to. If you do exclamation point giveaway help, it's a courier. There's a courier that you'd have to work through, and then you'd have a lot of taxes on it. So that's my only concern is that as much as I would love to build the PC for you, it would probably make the cost so insane that I don't know if it's worth it. I never want to do that to somebody unless you really want it. So that's kind of my question because like based on what we're learning, it's probably going to be really, really pricey. And I wish that I wasn't, but that's just kind of the way economics are right now. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. For those who got rated from Trisha, what was Trisha working on? What was Trisha doing today? I have not done that, but I do know lots of people who have. The problem is that because, so like, let's say for instance when Peachy Tech or those guys, when they spray paint the parts, that's because those builds are gonna be used by companies and they're not keeping them, but because we use our parts, like the parts for this PC are gonna get used in other PCs, right? Like us spray painting them to match, unless we were keeping the build to be part. She built, the Lego build. Oh, that's awesome. I've thought about doing Lego streams. Lego streams are awesome. Thanks, Shrimple Jack. I appreciate that. Sorry, that makes me laugh every time. Do you know what that's from? Have you ever seen Tropic Thunder?
No.
Simple Jack.
Oh.
And but his name is Shrimple Jack.
Okay. Yeah, we watched that together.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I don't know why I asked you. I'm still really broken up by the whole. But yeah, dude, so that's where his name Shrimple Jack is coming from. That's awesome she does Lego builds. Such a good idea. We are Flaming Dragon. Yeah, dude, makes my eyes rain. Okay, there we go, guys. Okay, so cable management is done. Build is finished. We have actually finished the build, much to my dismay, but we are done. Okay, so let's get it put back together. First test of any good build. Does the back go on?
Yeah, will it close?
Will it close? Look at that. Not even an issue. Not even a problem. Ooh, and there it is, dude. It looks good. I think it looks good. I'm actually really happy. And Brian's right. If you don't like it, you know what you do? You just put the cover over it. So there it is, guys. There is the retro beige and white build. And it came together really nicely. And I'm really happy that this worked out because I think that just adds the overall style. We actually have a physical hard drive in here as well, which is super cool. Yeah. Okay, let's do our zip tie count. Oh, bounty hits. I got to do a joke. Here we go, Brianna. Ready? I searched for a lighter on Amazon, but all I could find were good matches. That was really bad. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Okay.
Serviceable.
Somebody's like, looks kind of cool. I like Iconet's like, he's like, if I squint, yeah. I like it.
In a dimly lit room, it looks wonderful.
In a room, if there was a paper bag over it, I would be amazed at how good it looks. Okay, let's look at our zip tie count. Dude, that took 2 hours and 20 minutes. That was really fast. I don't understand. Like I'll do air-cooled builds, and they just take. There
was no fans.
Yeah, but. Literally no fans. No fans of this build at all.
No fans of the build.
No fans of the build.
Or in the build.
If I was sleeping, it would be a 10 out of 10. Okay, thank you. Here we go. Let's do zip tie count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Araxis is getting really offended. He's like, I like the build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25. 27. Dude, somebody wanted it to be odd. 27. There it is. It is odd today, guys. 27 zip ties. Odd all the way. Hopefully some people won some money back from when Blondie completely sabotaged the RAM clicks.
14 more likes and we get another giveaway going.
Yeah, guys, don't forget 14 more likes and we'll have a giveaway. Hey, Najia, thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Apparently I'm dying. Before we go, let's jump over to the capture real quick. Again, reminder, link your Stream Elements account to your Twitch account to enter to win. Also, if you are wanting to build a PC that looks better than this one, what you need to do, head over to robeytech.com/deals. We have been collating. I know PC DIY sucks right now. So what we've been doing is we've been going throughout the entire World Wide Web and all the places you can get PC stuff delivered to you from. We found best deals on DDR4, DDR5, NVMEs, GPUs, pre-built. There's actually some really good deals there. Monitors, we have laptops we're adding as well. And then we also have PC DIY deals where we put together whole builds. So if you click on the PC DIY, robeytech.com/deals, I think right now we have a $934 DDR4 build that you can do. So if you want to build your own PC and get into PC gaming, we're trying very hard. They do make it hard. We're trying very hard to make it so you guys can get good parts and good deals given the current climate. So anyway, bookmark at robeytech.com/deals. We'll continue to update this on the daily. So if you're looking for parts, this is a great place to just go and look. We're trying to do you guys a service. We'd love to let you build a PC if you can. So that's what we're doing. Thank you so much to Tom for maintaining that and stuff like that as well. Yeah, no kidding, TARDIS. Right now it's less than a kidney. Kidneys go for 30 grand. So if somebody offers you a kidney for your RAM, the answer is no. You need to give me a lot more RAM kits. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like that. It is a retro look. That's the whole point. Let's get it plugged in and get it going here. But I wanted to show that before I took the keyboard away and stuff like that. Here we go, guys. Okay. So let's throw that in there. There we go. Then we're gonna take our LAN cable. This is back when they didn't have LAN cable. Well, they did actually. Whoa, did you lose it? Hold on, guys. Whoop, whoa, almost died. Does it work?
Yes.
Okay, so we got LAN cable. We need power cable. I wish I had an old school looking keyboard. I probably could find one. There we go. Then we're gonna grab our mouse and our keyboard. There we go. There we go. I think you can buy retro keyboards. When I do the second version of this build, we'll switch it out.
One of those mice that has the ball inside that carries all
Yeah,
the
that you have to wash. Yeah, we have to wash into them. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's so cool. Dude, that is so satisfying to turn on. That's the MSI sound. I wonder if the lock keeps it from being able to actually like be able to do it though. It doesn't, the LED doesn't light up. I feel like this needs to light up. I don't care what it lights up to, but there was no cable I'm missing. That's just the AIO. That's MSI AIO is the first time they make a lot of sound. Oh, no, there's a number. Yeah, it's lit. It's just dark. Let's see. It is lit.
0.
It says 0 right now. And look at that, like there's the HDD signal. You can hit turbo. No, it's supposed to make the fan spin really fast. So yeah, there we go. It is on. Oh, it's already booted, by the way. So yeah, we got it in there. Oh, okay, I think I have to do, I think what I have to do is this. Maybe this will help. See if that does something there. I don't know if the red fan thing has to matter or anything like that. Nope. I probably should have looked to see if there's something I have to do, because it says here, those are all fans. And that goes to a PWM header. So there's not anything I'm missing from a connection standpoint. And that's all power there. So it's like, I have everything in here in the right way. So, oh, no, those aren't even spinning. Those aren't spinning at all. The front fans aren't spinning at all.
Is
That's
there
weird.
something that you needed to connect to the board from?
No, I mean, it's this right here. It's like, this is the fan hub. It's like, the fan hub is plugged in. I mean, it's, but it feels like, oh, is there like some sort of power cable or something I'm supposed to do? Because it's a good point. Like, I don't see, there, it feels like there should be power. And it's getting some power, but not a lot. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, it feels like the front fans aren't spinning. So it's almost like there's some cable I missed, but I don't see what it would be.
And I will point out the fact that since they are white components, the RGB does bounce off them better than if they were black.
Stop trying to defend me.
Throw me a freaking bone.
Throw me a freaking bone here, people. So yeah, I don't see another cable. Let me see. I'm gonna look at there's no manual for this, so I'm gonna look on the website and see if there's something I forgot about. I guess I could do it on here. Because right now the front fans aren't spinning at all. So it feels like something for the fan hub is not right. Maybe, do you think it's one of these? No, because that cable they gave me that I have in here, it's just an extension. Okay, let me look up this. Let's look it up here. I'm gonna see if we're missing something. Keep changes. Because right now it's pulling no air from anywhere. Okay, so we're gonna go to Silverstone FLP02. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Okay, so there's only a one. Secure lock prevents accidental power and reset. 3 compatible with hot swap adapter cage, supports 360 millimeter local. Okay. See, it says HH. Look at this. Like, I want to know, that looks really bright. Okay, let's see. File download. Manual. Okay, here we go. Deutsch. Take this apart. Here's your hard drive trays. Here's your how to take that apart. Here's your AIO. Put in your Mobo. Put your cooler together. Put your PSU in. This is if you want to put a installation tray for hot swappable drives. Okay, USB, okay, front panel. HD audio, Type-C, USB 3. Okay, here we go. So plug this into the Mobo. Oh, that's it right there. SATA. There's a SATA power kit. Oh, okay. Yeah, it needs SATA, guys. Okay, found out what it's missing. So that needs its own SATA cable. Okay, that's good to know. I couldn't see that connection there. Dude, why would you do that? Why didn't you just like run your own, like, it's just like, that's a weird, yeah, that's odd. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can run this SATA to there. I was like, I knew something was up. I do not know if I might have to run I'm gonna have to run a separate SATA connection. To run this, which is fine. Easy fix.
What's your take on SATA versus SATA?
One sounds better. I don't know. What is there? I don't know. I actually don't know which way the right way to say it is. Yeah, easy fix. It just needs a SATA. Is it SATA or SATA? Does anyone know? The official response. Is it SATA or SATA?
Data or data. You know.
Oh, it may be like that. Technically, according to the English language, the other A would elongate, so technically it should be SATA and data. That's a good point. And even on Star Trek, which, I mean, you can't call Jean-Luc Picard wrong, it's data. So yeah, it would be, okay. So there's your answer, it's SATA. Yeah, but I've always said SATA because it just makes a funny joke. I'm not SATA when I plug it in, you know, but that's only just for joke purposes. Okay, guys, so we have another SATA cable here. SATA. I'm glad you guys like it, but we got to fix it. It's almost done. So there's a SATA connection. Oh man, this is going to be... Oh, this has got SATA and Molex. That's even better. Yay. Okay. So here, right there, dude, this is going to be not pretty. I wish they didn't do this. This is terrible. but there we go. And then I'm gonna have to do a zip tie.
Some Molex U's in the chat.
Yeah, Molex U, fair. And what I'm working on now is just making the cable look unified for pretty purposes. And then we'll run it down to the actual PSU. Just gotta find out where to run it here. Okay, there's that. There we go. We're doing a little surgery here, post-build surgery. There we go. Okay. Now. Oh, no, don't pop out. You stay in there. There we go.
YouTube goal reached. Good job, everybody.
Good job, guys. Dang, that's not the prettiest there. There we go. There we go. Sounded good. They're really solid there. That was not a bad sounding sound at all. Just kidding. That was a terrible sound. Okay, now that is going to go way back there. Yep. There we go. I hear sound.
Yep. Fans are going.
And this is probably way brighter. Yep.
Very cool.
And then it says 60. I don't know, it's 60. Oh, I guess that's reading its fan speed off of the Mobo. There we go. Now it works. Yeah, that's much brighter. I knew there was something. I was like, something's not right. I don't know. That's the first thing I found about this case that I don't like is the fact that you have to run, like the fact that they didn't just run a SATA power off of it, right? That you have to run your own SATA to it is kind of like, and the thing is there aren't a lot of just single SATA connections, right? So you're gonna have something that kind of looks like this, which is not my favorite, but anyway. And it probably just sticks out a little bit worse because it's white, but it is what it is, right? I guess it fits the overall vibe.
Yeah, it fits the 90s vibe.
So, still clean looking cable management, but. There you go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's in, it's running, all that sort of stuff. So let's, I think for colors, I think just making it white. Oh, what do you think, white?
I don't know, kind of like the vibrant colors.
You like just the color? Brown? We could make it beige. I was thinking about like an old yellow, like giving it like a yellow-white color.
I don't know that RGB can get beige right.
It just means it's more yellow. Okay, let's try it. It's gonna probably fail, and we can always make it back to, and Zotac needs it.
I would maybe go with the green that's like on the
on the PC
LCD.
on the front, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
So you did like this. A little bit more green here. Yeah, more towards the yellow. That like turned, like what the deuce is this color that it's doing here? That's like almost lime green. I do like the green idea because it fits. Okay, I'm gonna just try and make it green for now, just to see if I can get it to go, and then we can add the. Okay, so there's green. That's the same green. That's got to be the same green that the other one, or you want a little bit more yellow to it?
Yeah, it definitely should be, I think even halfway between yellow and green.
Okay. I'm gonna go to this green real quick. And then we'll go to, yellow is all red, all green. So I guess it's adding some green, some red to it. So let's try 30 here. Oh, no, not 300. 30. So we're gonna start adding some red to this to kind of yellow it out a little bit. How's that?
Not getting much closer to.
That's yellow. That's adding yellow to the green.
Yeah, but it's still very green compared to like the front.
Oh, okay.
LCD.
So let's do 50 then. It's not yellow enough.
No.
I'll do 100. Is that too yellow?
That's pretty close.
Is it really? Yeah? Oh yeah, you're right. That is like a very yellow. You could actually even go a little bit brighter. It's you're right. Probably a little. It's more. Probably good. Yeah. So let's leave it. Let's try this one. So we're trying to match, guys. Is the color of the front. That's probably a little too yellow, you think? No?
I'd probably leave it.
Oh yeah, you're right. From there, it actually looks really good in terms of the match. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we just got to change the Zotac thing to be that same thing.
Zotac should be like red.
You think red for the Zotac? Okay.
Yeah, to match the power button.
Okay. I will say the RGB saves the white components.
Yeah.
Because then now you have all the things, so it actually just download. Sorry, Raxus, I was looking at. Now, yeah, I know the clear panel, not having the clear panel is kind of a bummer. But you try to keep the video better, keep the vibes better in the future. If some folks don't like the parts you picked, I normally have tons of fun here, but this could be stressful to watch and talk to chat, to be honest. Retrobuild was supposed to be fun. It was I was so hyped. Well, yeah, I probably went a little too overboard with the joking and made the vibe a little sour, so sorry about that. We don't do that very often. Actually, I think it's probably the first time I've ever gone that far. Even Brian's like, yeah, it's first time. So we won't do that again. All right, let's make this red. No, that's okay. You're allowed to say that. That's fair. That's fair feedback. Okay, here we go. Let's make these. So you think Zotac red? Okay. Okay, let's go to Spectra. We're gonna make it just red. You like that?
It does give me a little bit of like a Christmassy vibe, which I don't love.
Okay, so you want to go back to like more of the green, you try and get the same match? I'll try it.
Yeah.
How's that?
I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, that's probably
the best. That's probably the best right there.
better call, yeah.
Just having it all like with the green. Now the other thing too is we got to try this, dude. Custom design panel would be cool. Okay, here we go. We got to lock it and see if it actually works. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So we got to throw this in here. Locked. Oh, yeah. Can't turn it off.
That's great.
That's cool. And if you unlock it, you would. I don't want to turn it off. And then you can put the turbo button on, and then the fans go to full speed. That's cool. That's so cool. It looks so good. Okay, so let's put the back on. We now have it all done. Yeah, I know, dude. It definitely has that vibe. Okay, so now we're not gonna be able to show airflow or anything, right? Because of the things, but we can test thermals. So Brian, you wanna do one more shot of the B-roll and then we'll let Brian go and we'll throw in, I'm gonna make sure all of our stuff is set up and we'll test thermals here. Let's install. Go to ready to play. Make sure that's good. Just install GPU tweak. Hopefully this works this time. There it is, guys. There's the build. Oops. Dude, who doesn't want a key for their PC? I like the green. I think you're right. I think the green actually like gives it a cool vibe. Yeah, 10 terabyte WD black, because again, so that way it does work really well for storing your Steam drives. We have a whole video on it, which is just really, really cool. A great way to use a drive like that. What am I looking for? Yeah, and the Vault's already on there, so we already have some games on there. It's funny because if I go to Steam settings, library, storage, add drive, and there we go. Now we've got so there it is, guys. Build is done. Now, if one thing I want to show real quick as we say goodbye to Brian is when you install a drive like this, you can see here it says create and format disk partitions. You're gonna click on this. What you do is you basically right click and hit properties, and this is how you'd initialize the vault. So now we have that installed. And then if you go to Steam settings, go to storage, and you just basically go here and hit add a drive. And then you'd be able to add the other drive that you want to do. As you can see, the vault's on here. And you can see right now there's nothing on it, but this is where we could move things to now. And now we basically have that 10 terabyte drive as our backup drive for Steam, etc. So that's what we do that. Okay, let's go ahead. So this is done. Just waiting for this to do. We'll restart, and then while we're restarting, let's go ahead and close it up. We'll still have the soft glow of the RGB in there, though. I wonder if it's gonna shine through it all a bit. Here it goes. It just gets backed up. There. Oh, there it is. Now you don't even know. Don't know if they're white or black. You don't even know what's in here. Looks like a true 90s retro PC at this point. But if you don't know, what is actually inside of here, guys, is a Intel Core Ultra 7 265K, an MSI Z890 Edge TI Wi-Fi, the Zotac Solid OC RTX 5080. We got a 2 terabyte Corsair XT, 2 terabyte NVMe, and also a WD Black 10 terabyte physical drive. We have the Silverstone FLP02 is the case this is in. Kingston Fury Renegade 32 gig 6400 mega transfer CL32 RAM, the MSI MAG Core Liquid A13 360, and then the Corsair RM 850E. And those are all the parts that we have inside of the build that you guys see right here. Okay, so let's take a look at temperatures here. So we're gonna capture, let me go ahead and turn, and then so we'll go ahead and bring up hardware monitor. And then if you look here, let's go to the side camera. Look, this is the one thing that is kind of fun. Oh, you don't, what?
I don't have control anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have the side camera. So if you go to the side camera here, you can actually see we get this nice little green glow in the back there, which is actually kind of cool. So it's got that it's got that vibe with the green light. This feels very, very old PC, which is actually kind of cool. I like it. The green was a good call, Brian. You saved the build, sir. Yeah, you can run the giveaway, yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and minimize that. Here's our temps right now. It is sitting at a very nice and easy, where is it? Oh, there it is. 36 degrees under, right, oh, yeah, let's go to capture.
It's a little warmer here today. It's like 60 outside.
Yeah, so it's a little warmer here, but it's still sitting at 36. Let's go ahead and open up Cinebench. Okay, let's hit agree, file, preferences. Oops, that's the only one in file. Advanced, we'll go to 10 minutes. Go ahead and start our multi-core, hit this. And what you're looking for is right here, guys, 72, 74. $72, right? 74, which is fine. Now, one thing that's worth testing, just because, is let's hit this button and turn on the turbo and see if we see temperature change. 76. So I now have the fans at max. There it goes, starts dropping down. 74, 76, 74, 76. 72. So again, it looks like, I mean, warmer than what we typically see, right? For sure. That's definitely warmer from a case standpoint. But not anything that's going to be not anything that's going to be terrible at all. And our CPU is our CPU is going to be fine. So yeah, it's getting plenty of airflow and doing just fine. Yeah, I like it. It's doing well. Let's go and stop this then. So no issues on temperatures there. Let's go to OSD. Turn on this. Go to preview. CPU temp 49, GPU temp 42. Okay, so this all looks good. Go and close that. Open up Steam. Congratulations, M317. Let's just see how our GPU temps are going to be and CPU temps when gaming. Stop the music real quick because we're going to be doing game stuff. Okay. Continue without account. Cyberpunk play. See how our temps are going to be when we get into this. Raxus, I play WoW every night. I don't know if they'll. I try not to stream them. We'll do game streams. We do have the WoW stream tomorrow, but I've been playing WoW pretty much every night. Tonight, I'm not sure. I have youth tonight, so I will have to see. Hey, Koala 20, thank you very much for the sub. I mean, sorry, the bits. Okay, there we go. But don't worry, we are playing tomorrow. We've been questing. I'm just about to unlock the Void. I think Damien actually was showing that class on Tuesday, but I'm working on the quest line for that. Doing some questing tomorrow. We'll see if we can do some delves or something like that. But yeah, more just prep for World of Warcraft tomorrow. Okay, let's go to settings. So this should be fine. Right now we're looking at 41 GPU, 53 CPU, so that's fine. We're in a Ray Tracing Ultra DLSS transformer. We're going to set it to balanced. VSync off. We should be good. Let's see how our temps are and then our performance. Agree? I have not, XRES. Overwatch No 2 is back? Did they stop Overwatch? I know that we're having new info from Blizzard every day. It's a good game. I haven't heard of that. Oh, it's just called Overwatch. Oh, that's cool. Well, that makes sense. CPU temp 53, GPU temp 54, so we're good there too. Oh, that's actually not bad. I think that's a good idea. Overwatch, the OG game, has been gone for a while, right? 10 new heroes, wow. Yeah, Flashy Flash, we're actually playing Highguard on Friday. Is there really a Hello Kitty? Is there really a Hello Kitty in Overwatch? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's like legit amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that's cool. Maybe we play Overwatch on, maybe we do Overwatch for Intel Live next week. And there you go, guys. 50s for GPU and CPU temps, no problem. Well, guys, I'm sorry that we created a little drama with the build. I didn't mean to. I was trying to have some fun and I went a little overboard, but there it is, the retro build as it got finished. Ended up being, I actually really like it. I actually like the white just because of the RGB, though the green and black would have looked good too. It ended up coming out really good. Really excited to potentially just do a black version of this as well. Just to see what the two would look like and let people vote on which one they actually liked better. But yeah, no, very happy with in the end. I'm trying to find. There was a song that I really like. And I'm trying to find it. And I'm always making. I want to find this. One sec, guys. I don't know. I want to find this song. I feel like it was one of the first songs, but I don't know which one it was. It's on this. It's not that one. Okay, well, I'm gonna start at the beginning. Okay, I'll find it next time. But anyway, that is it for today's build. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know why I got in there, but that is it for today's build. A nice sleeper PC hidden inside of a crazy case. Again, huge shout out to MSI for hooking us up with the AIO and the motherboard for this. Absolutely incredible. And then obviously, guys, very, very excited for how this came out. Now, next one, tomorrow, we're back with World of Warcraft. We're going to be building. We're going to be playing more Midnight pre-patch as we get ready for the launch that's coming up in March. Friday, we are building inside of the NZXT H3. We're going to be giving that PC away. That's starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time. At noon Pacific time here at twitch.tv/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Intel. You definitely want to tune in. We're going to be playing High Guard. And we'll see how that goes. We're going to be showing off the ZenBook Duo. We're going to be talking about Panther Lake, and then we're going to have Alex joining us from IE in Krakow, which should be super, super cool. So that's going to be starting noon Pacific here at twitch.tv Robeytech and twitch.tv/Intel. And then I believe Monday, new case. Should be pretty fun. New case. We got the Doom build next week. Miku's coming up as well. So lots and lots of stuff coming up as well. So we're going to do what? We're going to give a PC away on Friday, so noon Pacific time. So make sure you come and join us. That's going to be absolutely awesome. Anyway, guys, thanks for the stream. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you guys on the next build. Bye, guys.